Hey everyone, it's Emily and welcome to my channel. Today I'm building a family house that I've had on my list to build for a while, and this style is very different than what I usually do, and the style was not the thing I had on my list, but I wanted to do something different, so I decided to use this idea that I've had that was suggested to me in the comments, and someone asked if I could build a family house that was small and cluttered for like a single mom and a teenage daughter and her son who is a child, so I decorated the house for that type of family, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. It's definitely different than what I usually make, so sorry to disappoint the person who requested this if you were expecting my usual like family type home that I would do, because yeah, this is different. We're in Oasis Springs. I think this is the second thing that I have ever built in Oasis Springs on my channel, so that's pretty cool, but they have a pool in the backyard. It's a 3-bedroom house, obviously, one for each person living here, and since the kids are like totally different ages, I did want to give them their own bedrooms. Sometimes I'll just kind of like put 2 kids' beds in one room if I think that it's a big kids' room, but this house is actually pretty small. It looks much bigger when you look at the floor plan and stuff. Well, I don't know, does it? I don't know. We'll see. But anyway, I had 2 ideas basically that went into this house, and I'll just talk about them while you watch me struggle with the roofing, because it was a struggle. Like, I don't even know how I ended up getting the roofing together. I still don't know if I totally like it. The outside of this house is kind of a mess, but I really like the inside. I think that turned out well. So it's kind of unfortunate that these house building videos, I like do the whole outside and I'm like, okay, I guess it's good enough. And then I do the inside and I feel like the outside just doesn't do the inside justice. But moving on, we're fine. Everything's fine. I got this idea for like the family that was living here, kind of their setup from a comment. And then I also got another comment that someone asked me if I could do a house for like a sporty family with a home gym. And I never do home gyms. I don't know why. I just never think of it. I guess maybe because I don't have like a home gym in my house, so it's not something that I think of to put in houses, and I don't know many people who do, so it's not the first thing I think of when I'm building a house. But I always put like easels and chess tables and other things. I always have a bookshelf somewhere in the house and that type of thing, so I thought that why don't I just make a skill building room and just furnish it like a home gym for this particular house. So I think I'm going to start doing those more because I feel like it's a good idea, and you can always just change the home gym into whatever skill building room you want if you decide to use the house, and it's just a fun, different room to decorate. And this house has a very small one. All I had room for was a treadmill and like barely a punching bag. I don't even know if they can use it, but it's there. It exists. You could probably drag it out a little bit more and like rearrange the room and everything would fit better. But I wanted to have a space that was like in front of a mirror with like a mat and one of the radios so that they could do like dance workouts or something, even though that's not a thing unless you use the TV and you have fitness stuff, whatever it's called. But that, yeah, I just wanted that to like symbolize that in that room. And yeah, that's about all I have to say about the actual house, other than random little things that I'm sure I'll notice as we go along. But I do have some like channel update type of stuff. If you look out for my videos every day, which like, I don't know if you do, I don't know if anyone cares that much, but I used to post every day and now I will be posting 5 days a week. Wow, really cutting back, I know. But it's just got a little overwhelming for me, or I wouldn't even say like overwhelming, but it was more just that like to build, basically my schedule is that Mondays I do Not So Berry Challenge updates. That's not going to change until I finish the challenge, and then I'll probably replace it with some other gameplay type of thing. It might be more like a let's play, I don't know, but I'll replace that whenever I finish it. And then I'm doing the Upgrowth Challenge, which is 10 generation challenge. We're on generation 2. Don't see that going anywhere anytime soon. And then the other 5 days of the week, I would just build whatever I felt like building. And I had tried to come up with schedules for that in the past, like maybe I'll make Tuesday apartment day, and like Thursday can be family house day, and things like that. But the thing is, like, I build for fun and because it's like my creative hobby, and to have a certain day of the week that I felt like I needed to have a specific build ready just made it not fun for me. So I went away from that scheduling thing and just decided that I would build whatever I want whenever I felt like it, and then I would just schedule the videos. I would try to do them a little bit in advance so that I would always have some, I can't speak, I'm talking really fast, I'm sorry, need to slow down. But I would schedule them so that they would go up hopefully in advance, and I would have the videos done for like the whole week, and it would just be whatever I felt like. And usually that would end up being like there would be an apartment somewhere in there. Some weeks I would do 2 apartments. There's probably a tiny house or something, some small little cottages. I would try to do a family house or a bigger house once a week, but then it just got to the point where I was trying to build so much stuff and like constantly coming up with new ideas that I would end up just building really small things because I just didn't have time for anything else since I'm in school full time. And I am lucky this semester. Well, I commute to campus, so I kind of arrange my schedule so that I have to drive as little as possible because it takes me a long time to get to school. And this semester I was able to make it so that I only have class on Tuesday and Thursday, but I have 4 classes on Tuesday and Thursday. And to someone in like high school or middle school, 4 classes probably sounds like nothing. You probably take like 7 or 8 classes, but in college, that's kind of a lot. It's not a lot. It all depends on the person. It's a regular amount to take. That's like, I'm a full-time student, so there's that. And I basically this semester, I'm starting a new major, so I have all new classes. They're completely different than my previous one. I was in a more like math science-based major before, and I don't really want to like go into too much detail because I don't really want to like talk about where I go to school or anything, but so I was in like a math science major, whatever, and all of my classes were like, you would do math problems for homework, and that's what I was used to, and basically you just like did the homework, you went to lecture, whatever, that was it. You didn't have to do any reading, you just did your homework assignment. If you had any homework assignments, sometimes it was just, you should probably do these problems and make sure you know how to do it or else you're going to fail the class, like, good luck. And now I'm in a major where everything is very like reading based, and like all the classes are much more discussion based. Like we don't just go to lecture and like sit there and listen to the professor talk, like we have a conversation. So I really need to be on top of reading, and I'm not used to that yet. So it's been hard for me to try to like manage that schedule with trying to build things 5 times a week. So I'm cutting back to 3 builds a week, which I think will help a lot and make me feel better. But since I have class on Tuesday and Thursday, I will not be posting videos on Tuesday and Thursday because on Monday and Wednesday, I will be reading for my classes, and I just don't have time to make videos on those days. So there's that little life update for you, and little channel update. If you are used to watching my videos on Tuesday and Thursday, I don't know, save the other ones for Tuesday and Thursday, but I will continue to post on the weekends because I feel like a lot of people are like have free time on the weekends to see videos. So I'll be posting then, and I'll probably post, my plan right now is to do like an apartment on Saturday, and then like a small 1 to 2 person house on Sunday, because I like building those little like cottage type of things that are kind of either for like a single sim or a couple is usually what I have in my head when I build those. So I like doing those a lot, and I really like doing apartments. So those will definitely be on my channel every week. And then on Wednesday, I think I'm going to do a family house like this, or if there's like a build challenge type of thing I want to do, like I've been wanting to do the, what's it called? The 8 sim starter. I tried to do that a while ago, but I failed miserably. Like it was really hard. So I want to try that again. And I also want to do like a base game build once a month. So that will probably end up being on a Wednesday, just because I feel like a base game family house is more needed. Like more people would use that than, a base game starter might be good. So maybe I would throw that in on like a Sunday, but you can't really do a base game apartment just because apartments require city living just to exist in general. So probably not a base game apartment, but yeah, if you are looking for base game builds, I'll probably do those Wednesday. If I ever, I'm planning on doing one again, but you know, whatever. So I think that's enough, like just talking about myself for the build and just being a little bit serious and like lower energy. I'm pretty tired right now. I got back from, today is Tuesday for me, obviously, and this is going up Wednesday. So I don't know why I'm so like low energy. I guess because I just did a whole day of class and it kind of takes a lot out of me. I don't know. I'm not usually like, I don't know. Okay, here's the thing. Here's the reason why it takes a lot out of me. Because I have to wake up so early to get to campus. And this isn't me complaining. This is just me like explaining why I'm tired, by the way. But yeah, something that I really try not to do in voiceovers is complain about stuff, because I really hate listening to people complain, and I hate complaining. I feel like I'm complaining about complaining right now, but I really dislike complaining. It's kind of, I wouldn't say it's a pet peeve because like everyone needs to vent every now and then, but I feel like just coming on a voiceover to vent is like, just like slightly make myself feel better is like not productive. So yeah, anyway, that's my little mini rant on why I will never complain about complaining again. And also, by the way, I made these fun little overlay things that feature my Twitter and Instagram, because my Instagram you can follow if you want. I mean, I don't really care. It's just my personal Instagram, so it's not like related to this at all. I'm not ever I won't say never, but I probably won't ever like post anything related to my channel on there, just because it's like people that I know in real life and it's not like associated with my channel. So yeah, but it's there. It exists. If you want to follow me, that'd be cool. After I just like complained about complaining, I'm sure you want to follow me on Instagram. And also I have a little thing for my Twitter, because I made a Twitter basically just for this channel. I used to have a Twitter like sophomore year of high school, and then it stressed me out too much because I didn't like trying to come up with tweets and that type of thing, and just like high school pressure, whatever. So I deleted that Twitter that I had in high school. I haven't used Twitter since high school. Like I never used it in college or anything. And so it's been like over 4 years since I've used Twitter, right? It's been like 6 years since I've used Twitter. 5 years? I don't know. It's been a while. So I just am using it for like YouTube stuff. And I pretty much just follow other YouTubers that I watch and like other small Sims YouTubers just to like support people. And if you want to follow me on there, that would be cool if you have a Twitter. If you don't, totally don't blame you. I probably wouldn't have one either if it wasn't for this. I mean, would I? I don't know. I might have made one at some point just to like follow random things, because I also follow some like celebrities and stuff, but that's about it. I'm pretty sure I only have like less than 15 followers, so kind of sad right now. And I don't really use it very often other than just to like tweet when videos are posted, but I want to start using it more just to like, I don't know, keep in touch with you guys, because especially if, I don't know, the thing that I like about posting every day is that I get to see comments on my video and that type of thing, and I like replying to them and hearing what you guys liked about my build, or like what you thought about it or what you would have done and that type of thing, or like how you would use the house and whatever. So I like interacting with the community. That's basically like the whole reason I made the channel, was just to interact with people and share my fun builds that I like making. So yeah, I want to start like being more into Twitter. I don't know. Is this a New Year's resolution video? I don't know what this is anymore. I feel like I am rambling, but like, I don't know. Also, I tried really hard to fit a desk in the mom's room. It just did not work out. Single mom does not have a computer. The only computer in the house is in the teenage daughter's bedroom, which I feel like in practice is very inconvenient for the rest of the family since it's a desktop, but like we don't have laptops in The Sims. So I just imagine that the mom would probably just go in there and do her like whatever work she needed to do while the kids were at school, if she like works from home or something, because I totally could have put a desk somewhere else in the house, but I just didn't. It's in the teenage daughter's room. That's the only computer we've got. And I actually end up changing the rooms around. Originally in my head, I was thinking that I was building rooms for like a child daughter and a teen son, but I got it mixed up, and luckily I remembered right before I started furnishing the rooms, because I did want to stay true to that comment and like do that type of family dynamic, because I mentioned this in pretty much like every family house that I do, but I like having a family in mind so that it's easier to decorate the rooms and give them more personality and that type of thing. And that's why I took the two ideas from the two different comments, like the one where it was just like, these are the people in the family, and then the other one that was like, make a house for a sporty family with a home gym. So I just took those two and put them together, because it gave the family that I had to work with a little bit more personality. Also, I made it kind of like they have a cat, they have some pet stuff around, and they have that little cat scratching post and whatever it's called, little tower. I mean, it's not okay, I guess it's a cat tree, but like the cat trees are like the fun ones that are all big. I don't know. I really want one of those, but like I don't have a cat, so I shouldn't get one. Well, obviously I'm not going to get one, but like whenever I have a cat. It'll probably be my boyfriend's cat that he currently has, which will eventually become our cat. But whenever that happens, I want a cat tree for her because I think she would enjoy it. And I also want a dog. And she is a very skittish little cat, and I feel like she would enjoy having a nice cat tree to hide from the dog on. Because, well, I mean, it'll be a little puppy, so it won't be that intimidating. And I also want a corgi really bad. If you check out my Twitter, let's just plug that again. But if you check out my Twitter, I think my bio says something like builds things, wannabe corgi owner. I think that's my bio. I don't really remember. See, like I said, I don't do much with it. I'm trying to get better. And also when I do things, it's not like I'm looking at my own profile. I just changed it recently, so I think that's what it says, but I don't know. And yeah, so fun fact, really want a corgi. It's gonna happen someday. We're working on it, but currently live at home. Parents already have a dog, not interested in allowing me to get another dog. I also don't have the funds for a dog, so not yet, but we'll get there. I'm sorry I'm so low energy today, but I really probably shouldn't record voiceovers at the end of the day. See, this is why, okay, this past week, I was able to record like a bunch of builds on Thursday night and Friday morning, and then before I left to like go to my boyfriend's house for the weekend on Friday afternoon, I was able to record all the voiceovers for them in a row. And I feel like by like the first one was kind of like okay, but it was like I was recording it in the morning, like earlier in the day, so I was just like higher energy. I feel like I'm not right now, but I do want to post this tomorrow because I don't want to go like 3 days without posting a video, and that's what's going to happen if I don't get this done. So if you made it to the end with my like low energiness, thank you for sticking around. Hope that you enjoyed it. Check out my Twitter and Instagram, and hope you enjoy the screenshots. Thanks for watching. Bye.